We all know that nobody can match Iron Maiden. But I found some newer bands that actually might fool you to think for a while that this might be Iron Maiden. They got some galloping riffs, twin guitars and epic vocals. I mean, what is there not to love? So today we're diving into the Maiden magic of the first 6 bands, and I got the clips to prove it. And stick around for the last band, because the singer there not only fooled me, but I actually think he might be able to fool Steve Harris himself. But with that being said, let's up the irons and dive in. The first band we're looking at is Tailgunner. They were formed in 2022 in the UK, and they've made one full album called Guns for Hire in 2023. This band doesn't only play in the style of Iron Maiden, but they're actually named after an Iron Maiden track. Pure fanboy love. I saw this band live actually, and they had such a great energy. And by the way, I'm gonna put a link for you to all the bands in this video in the first comment below. This next band is Attick Demons. They were formed in Portugal in 1996. I think they've only made 3 albums, including this one called Atlantis that came out in 2011. Let's hear the title song of that. This band channels the raw energy of the Killers album, and that singer, Arthur Almeida, he has these extremely Brucey style vocals. And while I remember, these are just the first 6 bands out of 12, so next week I'll drop another 6, so stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. Next up is Monument. They were formed in London in 2012. They've made 3 albums, including Hellhound that came out in 2018. This song has some nice combination of Number of the Beast gallops with Peace of Mind solos. Some fans online have been saying that this band is more Maiden than Maiden. I'm not sure that that's possible, but their harmonies totally deliver. And a fun fact is that Monument actually covered Deja Vu on their album Hellhound, and they absolutely nailed it. Seven Sisters are next. They were formed in London in 2013. And their last album, Shadow of a Fallen Star Part 2, came out in 2025. The riffs and the prog flare echo somewhere in time, while the solos add some occult vibes, but it still has this Maiden-esque epicness. Ambush are next. They were formed in Sweden in 2013 and they made 4 albums. The latest one, Evil in All Dimensions, came out in 2025. This has the Powerslave swagger and these epic riffs, and the bass lines are kind of straight out of Steve Harris' playbook. And then you add to that these soaring 80s Maiden vocals, you got a great package. Now, before we get into the band with the singer that almost fooled me to think that he's Bruce Dickinson, I want to tell you about the brand new free Metal News app. In the Metal News app, you get all metal news in one place, so you're always up to date with whatever happens. Tours, new albums, interviews, and the works. It's available on Android and Apple, and there's a link to the app in the first comment below. But back to the last band. When I heard this band for the first time, I thought, is there an Iron Maiden song out there that I have never heard? The band is Icon of Sin from Brazil. They were formed in 2020 and they've made 2 full albums. The last one, Legends, came out in 2023. This has the Powerslave epicness somehow, and that singer, he is amazing. And when I listen to this, it makes me think, This has everything that we love about Iron Maiden, but it's just not Iron Maiden. Did you know these bands already, or do you have any other bands that sound like Maiden? Drop a comment below. And remember, part 2 drops next week, so now might be the perfect time to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that. But if you want more right now, then up here is actually the video that inspired me to make this video. And these are 6 new metal bands that are keeping the classic metal flame alive.